We know that our teens text more than 5 times more frequently than adults do. So what we're doing today is we're empowering these students, and we're giving them the resources that they need to go back to their cities, go back to their schools, and really start to make a difference.
National Organizations for Youth Safety, it's better known as NOYS. We're a coalition of national organizations, federal agencies, and business and industry partners that focus on youth health and safety. One of the foundations of NOYS is that we work with youth. So all of our work that we do is with youth and not to youth. From their work and their advice to us as teens, they said that we needed to do something that brought teens from all across the country in to give us the rural viewpoint, the suburban viewpoint. So with the support of AT&T, we've been able to bring over 20 states are represented here at this meeting from all across the country.
Our role at the summit as peer mentors is really to just be here as resources for the new teams coming in who go home, they get their friends and volunteers to do projects, which they do projects that influence their school, and the kids at school go home, tell their families, which is a larger impact on the community.
I think the most important thing that needs to happen is them having that social change. We were all taught in middle school and elementary school that drinking and driving is not okay. If you drink, you don't drive, and if you drive, you don't drink. We were taught that. We all know that now. But we were never taught that distracted driving has become a serious issue.
We started the It Can Wait campaign specifically to address texting while driving. It's a very, very real problem in the world today. And so the campaign includes things like documentaries and PSAs and online resources.
I used to be able to drive. I used to be able to go for walks. I used to have a job. And all this I cannot do anymore because they had to text.
It's never gonna really be socially acceptable. I think today really kind of defined something and really showed us all how bad text messaging and driving was. It's horrible.
I was in a car with a teen driver. I wasn't the driver, but I was the passenger, and she was texting, and we were 2 inches away from being in a terrible crash, and that was the day I woke up.
So I lost my nephew to a drunk driver, and when he was killed by that drunk driver, the laws were as weak then as they are now with texting and driving.
Education is the key that will get the teens to listen to us, because right now they think they can multitask. And my school hasn't had a personal story yet, but I don't want that to be the situation in which they'll listen to me. I want to prevent that and not let it happen.